Dear Leanna, I know I haven't written since I got here, and you're probably worried. I have to admit, after only being here in France a short while, my mind has been scarred. I have never been one to grow squeamish at the sight of blood or injuries, but being surrounded by dying boys, one's so much like Dan. On our way to France by train, I was quite disturbed by the sight of many graves of French soldiers. From where we are, the Buffalo Base Hospital, number 23, we can walk over to where they had been fighting. The buildings have all been destroyed and there are used shells everywhere. The hospital used to be a resort hotel. Just imagine that, a hotel, now a hospital. Dear Daniel, every day I pray for you. I pray that you're alive. I am constantly worrying. I never know when you're, if you're dead or alive. Please write back. You haven't written in so long and it scares me. The other day there was a boy here in the hospital. He was young, like you, and he looked so much like you. He was injured on the neck, among other places, but I thought he would live. He didn't. When he died, I had to walk away. His face, the image bled with yours in my mind. Some other nurse had to take over for me. Do you remember back when we played soldiers and nurses at home? The ever-brave Danny would always be injured, and the nurse nursing you back to health. If only this small girl, boy, back then could have imagined just how close to reality this would all become. Our everyday lives have become ones where loved ones are dying by the hundreds. Eliana, I know you also wanted to volunteer with the nursing group, but I'm now very glad that you decided to stay back. You threw up when Dan broke his arm, and the injuries I witness here are 10 times worse. It has become a habit to check the face of every soldier that passes through to ensure that it's not him. I know it's not feasible, as most of the soldiers here are American, but there are also some German prisoners. On one of our breaks, some of my fellow nurses and I went for a walk. We saw French children playing in the dirt, playing with little trenches made from sticks and stones, with tiny graves dug for soldiers. And they made little miniature crosses they put on the grave. This is what the children here play. This is what their life is. Write back, please, Danny. Don't die. Just stay alive. Love, your Hannah Westerfield.